What's up, family, friends, countrymen? Adam Parker here. I decided this time for my newsletter, I decided I'll just do a little vlog, I guess they call it, just to fill you in with what I've been up to here in Mangum, Oklahoma since I don't know when. I have my trusty calendar here. I'll pull it out and I will chat with you guys about what I've been up to. I've had an amazing summer thus far, and it's only going to get better and better and better. Actually, to be honest with you, or just to share with you a little something, it's cool because I am coming up on my third year of being here in Mangum, Oklahoma. September 13th, I will have lived in Mangum, Oklahoma for 3 years. Just to think, 4 years ago, I had no clue there was a Mangum, Oklahoma. But isn't that so cool to know that God knew? You know, He loves this town. He loves this region. And He sent me over thousands of, I don't know, was it over 1,000 miles here to be His hands and feet here. And I'm excited for what He's doing. So this summer, I had the honor of traveling up to New Hampshire 2 times. The first time I went up there, I was there for about a week and a half, and I worked at a church day camp, which kind of reminded me of like a mixture of VBS and camp. And I had the honor of working some with the morning skits. I also worked with all the workers, the young people, that kind of junior counselors type of kids, for about 45 minutes in the morning. I would take them over. We'd go over to the youth room. The pastor of the church spoke to them one day. My dad spoke to them one day. And I spoke to them for 3 different days. I talked to them about the fruits of the Spirit. I talked to them about how powerful their story is. And I also talked to them about agape love. And it was just an honor to be there. I also just kind of, roamed around to support. During the day, I would roam around. They had sports. They had conversations about God. They had crafts and arts. They also did music in the mornings and in the evenings, and I helped kind of coordinate that. Even though I didn't really know all the songs, I would get the kids. The kids would get up and they would lead these songs. And then I traveled back here to Oklahoma. Came back, we did a fundraiser. We sell fireworks here in town. And then we also, that following Sunday, we had a community sing. And various churches from town came together at our church, Church of New Beginnings. And someone thought there was about 111 people that came. We had solo singers, we had worship teams, and it was amazing. Afterward, we fellowshipped in our fellowship hall, had a beautiful food, delicious food, and we just had a blast. Then, hey, the summer wasn't over yet. I then drove down to Dallas, 4 hours away. I went the day before. I spent the night with my brother, his boys, and that crew. David Lee is my nephew's godfather. He was there at his apartment, and got to go. And the next day we took off. We drove up to Niagara Falls. We saw Niagara Falls for a little bit. We drove over to New Hampshire. We had family vacation. Every single brother and sister and niece and nephew was there, except for the my brother-in-law Anthony was not there. But like all of us, and my step siblings were there. And that was just amazing. We went to an animal park. We went to the beach. We went to a lake a couple times. We went to a drive-in movie theater. And what else did we do? We went to the Boston Museum of Science. And then when I left with my brother and his 2 boys, and then we stopped in New York City. We what did we do? We went to We went to the World Trade Center Memorial Site, which was beautiful. If you want to go on my Facebook page and look at some of these videos and pictures I took, it was just beautiful. Just remembering those who passed away, both civilians and it was honoring the rescue squads and people that passed away. And there's a huge skyscraper there that they built called, I think it was called, is it World Peace or something? Observation Tower, something like that. And we also saw the Statue of Liberty from afar. We went to Chinatown and ate at this little restaurant that has all these dollar bills plastered on the walls. We went to, where else did we go? Come on. We went to Times Square. And after we left New York City, we drove down to Virginia and we got there in the night and we went to IHOP and I saw my brother, Darren Beachy. He was able to come over. It was pretty late at night. And then we continued on to Dallas. I spent the night that night. The next day I slept in. And then my brother and I drove around Dallas a little bit. He showed me the kind of the arts district. We had a blast there, and so yeah, it's just wonderful. I'm now back in Mangum, Oklahoma, and it's so cool because our church has been able to do this. I guess you could call it like an outreach slash helping our community and surrounding communities. There's a member of our church who's just at the right place at the right time. I spoke to this fellow who goes to various stores and gets bread from these stores that they can no longer sell. Sometimes they might be a day off the expiration date, or they're just a few days out. But I guess some stores just have different I can't even talk right now. Certain stores have different rules about expiration dates. And so this guy comes and to our church, delivers us all this bread. I then like to, I don't always get to do this, but I then like to organize the bread. And then I've been putting these messages or these posts on the buy-sell trade sites in the area, and various people will come. Some people come for 45 minutes away. Somebody, I don't know what the furthest someone has come from, maybe an hour away, and they come and they get bread. And I've been also giving them little flyers about information for our church. And on the bottom, I include that verse where it says that God will bless your bread and water and take sickness from their midst. And I'm going to leave you guys with a prayer request. I met somebody today. This person, and actually I'm going to share a little bit more after this. This person, this couple, they moved here from one of the Carolinas, can't remember if it was north or south, and they were expecting to move into this lady's grandmother's house. However, when they were gone, someone came into the house and started living there, and they also, I guess, got utilities at some point, and for some reason, this lady and her husband that moved here from the Carolinas, if they go into that house, which their grandmother clearly gave them, they are trespassers, And so I prayed for them. I encouraged them to speak life over the situation. I encouraged them. I told them that God is a God of justice. Sometimes we got to just step back and let God take care of things, And so I prayed for them. They got some bread and stuff. And so please pray for this couple. Pray that justice happens. Also, coming up, there's a community kids camp that I'm a part of. I'm going to work at. I've been doing this. I think this will be my third year working with this camp. I help out with the morning and evening icebreakers before the services, and I'm also going to be a dorm dad. So it's a blast out here. I know this has been kind of a long video, but just kind of filling you in. Just be praying for God's direction and open doors, and just I love being in God's kingdom, and I don't have my future all figured out, but I know the one who does. So with God is an adventure. God bless you guys. And in 10 seconds, this video will have been 10 minutes long. So God bless you guys. I'll talk to you later. We'll see you later. Goodbye.